puff pastry, baked brie. First step, let's get some butter into our pan, just like that. You see the pan's nice and preheated. To this pan, what I want to add are some blueberries and cranberries. I'm gonna add in a couple cinnamon sticks. We have some vanilla going in, some thyme, some cardamom. Big flavors going on here. And this is what's gonna go inside of our brie. Fresh grated nutmeg, some salt goes in, and some black pepper. It smells incredible. The cinnamon, the cardamom, that nutmeg, and lastly, some maple syrup. And I'm gonna let this cook out for about 10 minutes. While this is cooking down, I'm gonna slice into the brie because I wanna open it up. So just around the center, I'm going to make about a 1/2 inch. Make sure it's dead in the center, a 1/2 inch slice like this. And then I'm gonna take a piece of string, just like this. Tie this by getting it inside. And then I'm gonna pull in opposite directions. Remove the string, and here we have our brie, perfectly in half. Here we have a sheet of puff pastry, about 1/8 of an inch, rolled out, was already rolled out for me, which is awesome. This mixture is cooled down now, and you can see how beautiful it is. It smells amazing with the nutmeg, the cardamom, and that cinnamon and the vanilla. So what I wanna do is I don't want it to flow out the sides, but I do wanna get it to the edge. And I don't wanna overstuff it, but that looks like it'll be just the right amount. On top of this, I'm gonna add a good amount of these slivered almonds, and this is already looking delicious. Now we can cover this up, just like so, and make sure it's centered. And now I can fold over this puff pastry, and I want to get it all covered up like this. And now from here, I can cover it with another sheet of puff pastry. This goes over the top. Tuck this under. Fold over, and I want to make sure it's covered because I don't want anything to pour out. Any excess puff pastry I can tear off. That way it's not too much puff pastry at the bottom. Roll this around. Here I have an egg. Brush this everywhere. And I can use a knife to just score the top. So when it bakes, we have a nice design. Puff pastry, baked brie, ready for the oven. 400 degrees, 15 to 20 minutes, looking for golden brown. Look at this beauty. I'm gonna let it cool down before I slice into it. Brie has been resting for about 15 minutes. It's time to cut in and see how it looks. And boy, does it look delicious. Be very careful when you cut through, and look how beautiful that is on the inside. You can see the beautiful crispy puff pastry, and we have the brie and the cranberries and the vanilla and everything just flowing. Look how beautiful it is.